Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what they said.
I'm
Let's go.
over living in a coma.
That's what they said.
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what they said.
I'm over living in a coma.
Deep in it, all lost in the trance, deep sleep hypnosis. So I keep the name psychosis to keep my focus. Demented, resented, helping the desperate. Fell for your pity stories. Now I'm lost, you rose to glory. Now I'm lost, I made a deal with God to choose a long life of desperation. Now I'm a living example of over sensation. Fell for a scam, watch my videos on my TV screen. Now everybody wanna see me scream. Made me an example of the trample, but I made a verse so I conform to the abuse, and then you laugh too. Cause when I was born you were already dead. Get that in your head and then you can handle anything, is what he said. I got it from a movie. You see, we always brainwash. I'd rather give you quotes, but murder is already wrote. I hope I break the chains and free your mind, cause we were brainwashed since the day that we arrived in this body's life. Cease and desist, and then I can't resist living in a coma. Please wake me up when my dream's over. But then we live and breathe, and then we think, and then we live in this coma.
Jehovah living in a coma.
What I said.
I'm over living in a coma.
That's what they said.
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what I said.
I'm over living in a coma.
That's what I said.
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what they say.
I'm over living
Just the way
in a coma.
the life is on my mind.
That's what I say. I'm over living.
You're blind. You're blind to the facts. You're blind to your mind, relax. You're stressed by the intellectual design of overcomplicating of a basic life, which is just a ride. Cause when you were born you already died. Fool trying to outrun the world, but you can't outrun time. Don't matter if the masses gather, it's not you they're after. Mankind just loves to control the masses, so watch them gather. But ain't it all about a comfortable life? Some people see us by money, that's why they all look like dummies. The happier children are the Western world's definition of malnourished, while the westernized kids commit suicide. Their lives are worthless, they all just realize, then they snap. They went crazy, they cracked. They don't give a fuck about this life, they went back.
Jehovah living in a coma. That's what I say. I'm over living in a coma.
That's what I say.
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what they say.
I'm over living in a coma.
That's what I say.
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what they say.
I'm over living in a coma.
That's what they say.
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what they say.
I'm over living in a coma.
It's in your nature to embrace the other side you never heard of. Mankind refuses to embrace their animal side. That's what they all ashamed of, including you. You think you're fool, but then you see that you are too. A motherfucking brainwashed person, and then you see you don't know. I'll let you go and let you see your soul, and then you look deep within me and see through me, cause I'm not here, I'm already there. Transcended through the oceans, I'm in another higher plane, another motion, another dimension, factual sensations. Listen to me digitize. I never realized I was dead till I died, and that was the day when I was born. Realize
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what they said.
I'm over living in a coma.
That's what they said.
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what they say.
I'm over living in a coma.
That's what I said.
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what I say.
I'm over living in a coma.
That's what I say.
Jehovah living in a coma.
That's what I said.
I'm over living in a coma.
That's what I say.